What's going on YouTube? Achilles here, and today I got a Dimir toxic deck I'm going to show you guys. Yes, I know, another toxic deck, but the consistency for curving out correctly has improved with Gloomlake Verge. And with that being said, we're going to try to out-aggro all the aggro decks of best of one, as well as beat all the other decks that have other game plans. And this card just makes it so we could possibly have the lands we need every time we open up with the hand. Just makes the consistency better. So besides that, there is nothing here you guys haven't seen. It's just a mere toxic stuff. We get them to 10 poison counters, we win the game. Anyway, let's get right into this list. We got 4 Bilious Skulldweller, 2 Whisper of the Dross, 4 Experimental Augury, 4 Prologue to Phyresis, 4 Serum Snare, 4 Blightbelly Rat, 4 Drown in Ichor, 4 Necrogen Communion, 4 Voidwing Hybrid, 1 Distorted Curiosity, 1 Infectious Inquiry, 2 Vraska's Fall, and for the lands we got 4 Islands, 4 Swamps, 4 Darkslick Shores, 4 Gloomlake Verge, 4 Underground River, and 2 copies of Mirrex. Let's get into these games. Alright, we get to go first. We don't have our turn 1 Skulldweller, but it's all good. We got the Blightbelly Rat. We got some enchantment shenanigans going on. It's, of course, I draw the 1-drop on turn 2, right? So what's really good about this is if they do pump up their card with some enchantment spells, Vraska's Fall will take care of it because it doesn't target. So hopefully they feel comfortable and just, now they're going to do it this way. Okay. That works too. I highly doubt they're going to block both of these guys. Block with both though. They're going to want to have, yeah, that's what I figured. They want to have their creatures out. Another poison counter. We got the Skulldweller. And we are slowly but surely on our way to victory. Did I say slowly? I meant right away. We get to go first. If they play a 1-drop, I will Whisper of the Dross and not care about the Proliferate. Did I say I was going to do that? I think I'm not. Ward 2 is a thing. What is their opponent playing? I'm so confused. This will hopefully get us our 3rd lands. Yep, another Underground River, which I do need another swamp, so I'm gonna have to do this even though I don't want to. Does its job either way. I mean, when you're playing an aggro deck, playing stuff like this doesn't really matter because you're just trying to utilize those few turns, that like little window of opportunity to really take advantage of beating down your opponent before it goes into mid to late game, and then probably aren't going to be able to keep up. Very interesting deck they're playing, though. I mean, I draw another land, and I guess I'll do this just because I might draw a land, then I could use 2 of these cards instead, and might as well utilize my mana. Get him to 4, and now 5 poison counters, so we're halfway there. If we draw 1 more land, then I get to use 2 of these cards, possibly playing a creature just to dish out more poison counters quicker, but all depends on what they're doing. I'm so confused on their deck. Like, it's very it's very odd. I mean, but I dig it. Something different, I guess. Alright, there's the 4th land that we wanted. It can only be played as a blue, I believe. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna swing, see if they have a response first. Very interesting. So now, oh wait. Oh, okay, they did that just to draw a card? I see. Let's look at the poison counter through. We're now gonna do this so we could just get rid of this thing and proliferate once again. And this time, I'm going for Blightbelly Rat, just because I got blocked with it in case they have something with haste, and if I block with it, if it dies, I get to proliferate once again. And that gets us the game. Could this be? I actually go first and open up with the Skulldweller. This is amazing. Now, if they don't have a 1-drop cut down, this will really be truly the most amazing game that I've recorded, but unfortunately, I highly doubt that. I'm mentally prepared for the Skulldweller getting removed right now. I know it's coming. You see, this is just how it goes, guys. It was nice while it lasted. Got the turn 2 Voidwing Hybrid though. We just need to get that 1 poison counter in, and then all the proliferate stuff is going to go live. So this is going to be very important if this could go through. Yep, so that happens. And now we're... So now I could proliferate to get back the Voidwing, which I might do because I might be desperate enough to do something like that. Yeah, it's definitely the move right now. So now I could end the board with 2 Voidwings. No, I can't because I have a Mirrex out. That's the only problem. I could go for 1 Voidwing right now at least, and I could just keep threatening them with both. It's not the worst, but it's a start. And if they keep removing them, I could just keep bringing them back every time I proliferate. Oh, that's a thing. Alright, so this is fine. They put a counter on it. I'm going to make them recast it though next turn. Do this. We're going to swing. Get that first poison counter in finally. I'm gonna do this now just to, in case they have something. I don't know what he could possibly have. So I'm doing this now, make them waste their whole turn again. Ah, no, Whisper of Dross. That would be so good to use against the bat. Oh well. I guess it's a bat battle. Oh, I see. Hey, you think I can get that back? Thank you very much. Get them to 5 poison counters unless they got that 1-drop removal. Yep. Alright. Bring out our might. Put a buff on it. Oh, this is where it's gonna get really nasty. So now we do this on that. No, I didn't use my mana right. Whoops. I was gonna try to get another Voidwing out, but I guess that's not in the cards. I'll just go for another Might token if they attack, which is actually fine. Because I could keep this up and use it for something. But the auto, I guess like in situations like this, you gotta really not get comfortable with auto paying for your mana. That was a great example. I don't think they're gonna attack. Nope, they're not. Instead, we're gonna make another might, which one of these two will get through. So that is alone. This is game on its own, but we're gonna swing with everyone just to be sure. Who knows what kind of removal they got. Block it, and this is 4 poison coming at you. They tear asunder, but little do they know they're already dead. All the poison. Get to go first. Voidwing Hybrid is definitely a welcome friend to open up with. I'm always sad when I don't open up with Skulldweller. It's honestly the best card to open up with because, I mean, 1-drop, toxic, enough said. I mean, there's not that many options for 1-drops, especially with Dimir. I mean, everything is just from that one set, Phyrexia, all-V1, I believe it was, where all these guys came in. So, they're bound by the set, but how cool would it be if they made another wave of toxic stuff? I mean, maybe a lot of people won't agree with me on that, but I mean, I think it would be cool. I mean, it's like an aggro deck, but it has its own win con, so it feels fun. Alright. This is the silly play. Ooh, -1/1. So we keep our guy not dead. It's so dumb, but I had to do it. Too bad the timing doesn't work, that the 1/1 makes it go to the grave and then you proliferate, and then you would get it back all in the same card interaction, but fortunately that's not how it works. But either way, I'm still comfortable doing that. Rather have the Voidwing in the grave so I could easily bring it back instead of just having this in my hand, you know, so. But they're playing Azurius, so I'm not going to really have that much interaction with them. Like, I can only imagine maybe they'll Restless Anchorage if I swing with Voidwing Hybrid. And then I could drown Ichor, but that's not the case, it seems. Mirrex is good, at least. Alright, so I'm gonna swing. I'm really hoping this goes through. Okay, it does. So now all the shenanigans begin. First off, we do this, we proliferate, then we get our Voidwing back with the trigger. Play the Voidwing. So now this is where I'm terrified that they have temporary lockdown, but my assumption is if they're playing cards that are 2-drop permanents, that they don't play temporary lockdown. But I could be wrong, because then you could think of the decks that play the Up the Beanstalk, but then they'll still play a couple temporary lockdowns and whatnot, and it still seems to work out. It's just unfortunate if you see both in the same opening hand, and it won't be an awkward curve, I guess, to go Up the Beanstalk, then turn 3, just temporary lockdown yourself, so. I don't think that's going to be the case in this game. And, as you can see, our opponent's thinking pretty hard, so I don't think they have that temporary lockdown that we're scared of. But they could have a Sunfall. I mean, I'm going on this rant and I just get Sunfalled. I mean, it's bound to happen, I guess. Oh no, not the Demolition Field. So I hit him with this. They're gonna bring out their... Oh, they're not. Interesting. Thought they were gonna bring out their Phyrexian token to block with. But instead they're gonna probably Demolition Field the Mirrex. They don't. It's so strange. I guess they don't fear the poison. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I'm gonna do this first. Okay, so now we're gonna swing. Probably bring out that. Yep, the Incubator token comes out. Block 1. They go to 6 poison. Finally get rid of Mirrex. Oh, I was gonna attack both, that would have been great. Okay, so this might actually be great. We're gonna do this. And now, the moment of truth. They probably have something to answer this. It's way too good to work. Oh, that would have been great, though. funny part is, even though I have nothing, I'm still not out of this because they still have to kill me. And in that amount of time where they have to figure out how they're going to take me from 18 to 0, I'm just going to proliferate, give them poison counters if possible, and whatnot. So they got to deal with that themselves. I'm just here chilling. So they better start getting the damage in, or I might draw some more, well, I might draw another land. If I keep drawing lands, I'm gonna really be in trouble. That might just counter everything I play at this point. Because they got a lot of stuff going for them. They have every card in the world in their hand, and more now. Like I said, it's not over till it's over. Like if I draw another land, then I'll be demoralized. But if I could draw anything, okay, you know what? Tell you what, if I draw a land, I'm gonna give up though. I think that's the sign of that it's just over. Or maybe I'll just fight for the bitter end. Oh my god. This is just as painful for you as it is for me. Just letting you guys know that. Okay, so I don't even have a choice if I'm gonna stay in this game or not. I have to draw something that will let me draw into another card, that will then draw into another card, or... I mean, I could possibly do it. All depends on this next draw. Plus, they might have a counter. So we gotta see. All is down to this. As soon as your opponent discards a bunch of cards, you got 10 cards in your hand. Gotta discard 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is a third land. Alright. It's the point of no return. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. Please tell me what you think of the deck. If you have any changes you think I should make, let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video and subscribe if you have not already. If you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. And on that note, take care, everyone. Have a good day.